I'd like to call the 81st annual meeting of PALCO Federal Credit Union to order. Thank you for your interest in joining us at our first virtual annual meeting. We appreciate your patience as well as we hold this meeting virtually. I hope this meeting finds you well and healthy as we continue to work through the pandemic crisis of COVID-19. There are a few housekeeping items that we need to take care of. There will be two motions that we are asking you to use the chat feature in the virtual settings at the bottom of your screen. Once these motions appear, you will need to comment your action to approve or disapprove. We once again appreciate your understanding through these difficult times. Our first order of business is to ascertain if a quorum is present. Mr. Secretary, do we have a quorum?
We have a quorum of 31 members. Therefore, this is a legal meeting.
Okay. At this time, I would like to introduce your board of directors and committee members. The board of directors. Our board of directors are all present tonight. Gary Seitz, vice chairman. Jerry Stauffer, secretary. Lynette Zarzichny, treasurer. Chris McEwen, director. Phyllis Gervin, director. And Chris McKibben, director. Our supervisory committee. Phyllis Gervin, chairperson. Brenda Peterman, secretary. Kim Hall, member. Bonnie Fry, member. Our nominating committee. Mike Deckman, chairperson. Dan Sanders, member. And Dick Kottner, member. I would like to thank you all for your work this year, especially the last few months. A copy of the March 30th, 2019 80th annual meeting minutes were sent to you along with our 2019 annual report in your meeting invite. If you have any corrections, additions, or deletions, use the chat feature on the bottom of your screen. Do I have a motion to approve? Okay, I do. Do I have a second? I have a second. Motion passed. Okay. For the supervisory committee report, please see the annual report, page 3 for more details. Okay. For the financial statements report of 2019, I would like to introduce Lynette Zarzichny, treasurer. For guidance, please see page 4 in your annual report.
Thank you, Bruce. Hi, I'm Lynette Zarzichny, treasurer of PALCO Federal Credit Union. Tom will be talking about the specifics of the financial report, but I just wanted to take a minute to share with you that we had an exceptionally good year last year. This is largely due to several factors. First of all, interest rates were up and we were able to invest in some higher yield products, increasing our investment income. Our interest income from loans was up due to more loans being processed and approved. Finally, our staff was vigilant at keeping costs to a minimum and saving money in this area. This puts us in a great position to weather the storm that has been and probably will continue to be 2020. Let me assure you that we are strong, we are well capitalized, and we are well positioned to weather this storm by continuing to do the things that we do best. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynette. Moving forward, there is no unfinished business to be brought before the membership. Under new business to report, I would like to request a motion to approve the payment of legitimate expenses for the credit union during the coming year. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay, second? Okay, Phyllis Gervin, second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. In other new business to report, 3 incumbents whose term expired this year have agreed to serve for another 3-year term. The nominating committee has recommended the following candidates for the memberships for re-election to PALCO's Board of Directors: Gary Seitz, Chris McKibben, and Chris McEwen. We would like to thank each of the board members for their dedication and service. Congratulations to you all. At this time, I would like to invite our president, Tom Rachel, to introduce the staff and present the president's report.
Thank you, Bruce. I would like to thank everyone again for attending our first virtual annual meeting. We all appreciate your understanding and patience through this uncertain time. I would like to now take the time to introduce the staff of PALCO who have done an outstanding job during these times. I'd like to start by introducing our Chief Financial Officer, Sue Craigbaum, our Chief Operations Officer and Compliance Officer, Amy Wilk, and our computer operator, Karen Tempesco. Our Chief Lending Officer is Kathy Heinzelman, Brenda Barnes, the Loan Officer, Dawn Long, Loan and Collections Officer, Carmen Shoemaker, Loan Processor and Insurance Clerk, and Brenda Palmatier, Loan Processor and Visa Coordinator. Marketing Department, Emily Fox, Marketing Coordinator, and our Member Services Representatives led by Missy Alvarez, MSR Supervisor, Jennifer G, MSR, Tammy Hands, MSR, Stephanie Little, part-time MSR, Chrissy Fry, part-time MSR, and Mary Harris, part-time MSR. I would also like to recognize 4 employees who are celebrating anniversaries this year. Kathy Heinzelman, celebrating 35 years of service. Karen Tempesco, 25 years of service. Sue Craigbaum, 15 years of service. And Missy Alvarez, 15 years of service. That's a combined 90 years of service. Thank you, ladies. I certainly appreciate all you do for the credit union. I would also now like to move into my remarks. Good evening and welcome to PALCO Federal Credit Union's 81st annual meeting and first ever virtual meeting. When our credit union's founders opened for business in 1938, I imagine they could have only dreamed that their vision for a banking alternative would have become this successful. They could not have known their venture would grow from a small space at a power plant to over 6,000 members. I look back on those earliest days with gratitude for their courage, but also with a sense of awe at how far we've come. This credit union has been operating in our community for over 81 years. That's a great achievement. Many changes have occurred over the years, but we have never lost our focus of the service and dedication to our membership. As we enter our 82nd year of dedicated service, I want to express our sincerest gratitude for your trust, your loyalty, and your continued support. This year, as in the past, I am pleased to announce once again that your credit union remains financially strong and ready to serve you. PALCO grew to over $80 million in assets, continued to see solid loan growth through 2019, ending the year with a portfolio of over $27.3 million. The loan and deposit growth over the past year helped us finish the year with a strong net worth ratio of 11.72%. Your help and support as a member of the credit union remain vital. We continue to encourage you to recommend your credit union to family and friends and keep us in mind when you need financing. It is through your loyalty and participation that PALCO was able to see another successful year. As we move forward into 2020, we remain rooted in the commitment that this small group of people made in 1938 to take care of our member owners and our community. Each year presents unique challenges, milestones, and accomplishments. This year, we have continued to improve enhancements to our current products, technology, branding, and facility to expand service to our members. We've welcomed Emily Fox into the marketing coordinator position that she has embraced. The management team and board made significant progress this past year with the addition of our new ADA-compliant ATM, as well as our new upgraded ADA-compliant website with a fresh new look and mobile-friendly responsiveness. Continuing this momentum, I'm pleased to say that your board of directors has approved a new technology enhancement, premium texting fraud alerts, that is already available for debit cards. This service monitors card transactions for any suspicious activity and notifies you by an automated voice, email, and even text notification. Our in-fact notifications provide you with added security to minimize fraudulent exposure. I am delighted to announce that we'll be offering this in-fact notification for our Visa credit cards very soon. Here at PALCO, we know that healthy communities are equally as vital to the credit union's success. In 2019, together, our member owners helped PALCO give back funds to various organizations in our community and throughout central Pennsylvania, including our local Children's Miracle Network hospitals through Credit Unions for Kids, Heroes and Helpers, American Cancer Society, Salvation Army, and the American Heart Association, to name a few. We also continued our dedication of positive impact in our communities through donations, scholarships, and volunteer hours. As a committed community partner, we were able to provide financial education support to local students through our involvement in several local high school financial reality fairs. These reality fairs offer us a chance to help teach students about real-life monthly budgeting and how their choices matter. It is a wonderful opportunity to help the community invest in our students' future success. Last year, we were able to award 3 students scholarships of $1,000 each with our Members Helping Members Scholarship Program. We remain committed to our local communities and to making this a great place to live, and we will continue to look for ways to educate and assist our community any way that we can. For the successes we claim today, we have many people to thank. We must start by recognizing our committed volunteer directors for their responsible stewardship of our principles, philosophy, and mission. Our outstanding management team for their insightful strategic planning and organization. All of the dedicated employees for enhancing our values and our goals and delivering best-in-class service. And most importantly, our loyal and financially astute members who appreciate the many ways this credit union is a partner in their financial wealth. We have an excellent team of volunteers and professionals who report to work every day, intending to help our members meet their financial goals. Our many accomplishments would not have been possible without their energy, optimism, commitment, and wholehearted belief in our principles and philosophies as a cooperative, not-for-profit entity. I sincerely thank them for their devoted service. The credit union's continued success is a collective effort of many people over many years. It is with a heavy heart that tonight I am announcing my retirement as president of PALCO Federal Credit Union in March of 2021. My years as president of PALCO have been an incredibly blessed experience at working with our outstanding staff, working with our supportive and encouraging board of directors and communities. I am proud of and humbled by the level of trust that you have placed in me. After 18 years at the helm of one of the region's most successful credit unions, I want to give thanks to God for placing me in this position and for the elected officials, management team, and staff as they continue to serve the members of PALCO Federal Credit Union. And last but certainly not least, to my wife, Carol, who has put up with so much over these past several years, and your support has meant more than you will ever know. In closing, let me express my confidence in the leadership of the management, the guidance of our esteemed board of directors, and the commitment of the dedicated staff, and the support and loyalty of our members. Let me also assure you that PALCO Federal Credit Union is well positioned to face any challenge as well as seize any opportunity that presents itself in 2020 and beyond. And finally, this is really all about you, our members. We're not in the transaction business, we're in the relationship business. And our ultimate goal is to build a financial relationship with you and your family that will last a lifetime. It remains my honor and privilege to serve you. Mr. Chairman, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Tom. With that, there is no further business to be discussed. I declare this meeting adjourned. Again, thank you for your patience and understanding with the format of our first virtual annual meeting. We will be posting a recording on the website for all our members to view. If you have shared any questions using your chat feature, we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can. As always, we appreciate your support here at PALCO Federal Credit Union. Thank you again, and have a nice evening.